Hey you, welcome to my channel. I am Camille. I had an off week. On Sunday I decided to ask someone to braid my hair. And this is the 4th day of my hair, so I am a full-on fuzzball. And I thought it would be one less thing to worry about throughout the week. And the only issue was the itching that was happening. And then I also wanted to worry more about my eczema and try to clear that up with some products, and finally try to use some glycolic and retinol products, AHA, BHA products for exfoliation. And yeah. So let's move on to a little segment. Hey you, welcome back to my channel. Why am I saying that? Yeah, I don't know why. Anywho, hey, so hi. So it's now more fact sharing information stuff. Hello. So now it's another, what is it? Segment. You get to know me segment, where I just share some facts about myself to you. So number one, I am a biracial person. No. Why did I say it like that? I am San Carlos Apache, and I am black. Just those two. There's a little bit of more in there, I guess, but I haven't done any of those DNA, Ancestor 23 stuff to see if there's anything else hidden within my genome, my DNA, genome, to see what else I possess. Yeah. So that's one. Dose is, oh, my favorite color is blue. I would say a little influence on that. It had to deal with my mom's mom, so my grandma, my maternal grandma, because I love her. And I would say before my favorite color turned into be blue, I would say my younger self liked pink, purple. I might have liked green, but later on I'm like, oh, why did I like green? Orange looked somewhat interesting when I was younger, but it wasn't a definite favorite color or in the favorite color category. It was just a nice color. You see that everywhere in Arizona. But yeah, I guess liking blue is like a memory for me to know that your grandma also liked blue. Well, 3. And a num. Okay, I think I got it. So for this one, this has only happened twice in my life, but I do my makeup and then I do the dishes. So it's like I'm getting ready to look good to wash dishes. I think it's a way to like test myself not touching my face when I get like a nose itch or something, or my neck's itchy from eczema, but I have done my makeup, just the face, nothing, no blending it to the neck, because then I would scratch it off because it's already irritated at the moment. But I think that's it. I put makeup on to do the dishes or clean sometimes, not always, but yeah, that's interesting, isn't it? Let's go back to the video now. Okay, bye. So I just got out of the shower. Don't mind my little antennas. I am trying some new products. This Korean brand, Good Sarah, Syria, Ura. It has a cleansing foam, a toner, and a balm that I found. So the toner needs to be put on a cotton swab or pad and rubbed upon the face. It looks more and feels like a serum, but it is a toner. And I wipe that all over in upward motions, like the instructions said, and then let that absorb and take to account what it needs to be done. I decided to get some Lumi and apply that to my armpits, but I think it's getting a little dark, my armpits, so that's one more thing I have to try to lighten up. But I am mixing up deodorants. Like, I'm not just sticking with Lumi, I'm also using like a spray as well, so that could be a bad mixture, you know. Anywho, this is the exfoliating serum. I pat in of 2 pumps, and I did go down to the neck and décolleté because I just thought, why not chance it? And this product is not prescribed to me, but I'm using it. I know I shouldn't have. Anyway, I just lightly put it on because this product can thin out the skin, I believe. It does say just a little bit, but this is a big area, so I applied to some areas, not back on the tube, and a little of on my arms and wrist and hand, fingers, just because I don't want to look patchy with eczema patches everywhere on my arms and chest, and people may think it's something else when it's nothing but eczema. So that's what I'm doing, just adding it everywhere, very little amounts, and then I'm gonna go about with my skincare. That is the balm, and I'm also gonna use this serum that you know well of. It's a moisturizing balm. All the products is to nourish sensitive to dry skin, which is great. I love it. And I'm just gonna use 1 finger length of it. I kind of love it so much that I hope that when I go back to Ross or any type of Ross, I'll find it again, hopefully. But it's not always something that I'll find. There's some products I love and later find out I can't find it again, but when you try to purchase it at its website, you find out it's more expensive than you thought and more expensive than what you can handle. So now I am grabbing the balm again for finger lengths and paying attention to the neck and décolleté. Try to hydrate, moisturize, nurture my skin, because redness around there just doesn't look as pleasing, and it's also uncomfortable with clothes on because it's tickling it the area or irritating it so much that I want to scratch it off. So it just happened. So let's take down my antennas, unclip the braids, and be done with this. Yeah, but there's still more. Yeah, I found out, disregard the bruises, but there are slightly some patches in that area, and I was shocked to know that I missed that. So this is what I tend to do. Put you down for a few minutes, unscrew the balm, grab my cleanser spray for eczema, because I don't know, I just need it, and I just let it dry a bit, because I feel like if I add too much moisture with that balm, it's just going to dilute it, and I want it to be at full capacity and not be lessened from what it actually is from the cleanser. And then I dab a little bit on my arm to just use a little bit on that area, gradually going everywhere that's patchy and dry, flaky look, because that's what eczema is or has. So that's just what I'm doing, trying to use up all the amount of balm, which is a chamomile tea as well as aloe, I think. But yeah. And then now it's all hydrated. You can't really tell with the lighting, but if you see slight redness, that's where the eczema patches are. And disregard the bruise. That's just me leaning on a door and getting a bruise. And yeah, let's go on to another setting. Hey you, can you see me? I wanted to share something. A little mini tiny thing that I like listening to playlists on YouTube. Don't like the whole you have to deal with the commercials, but lately I'm going to share a playlist in the description below if you want to see what I listen to lately. It's a mix, it's just a remix type of thing. Ultimately it's a playlist I listen to while I'm driving, or when people irritate me or make me angry who don't like to signal while they're driving. I listen to something that's very like trap music or upbeat so that I can calm down while listening to a song or songs that I enjoy. Some of them are inappropriate for younger children, so be cautious when you listen to it. And yeah, it's a little extra thing I wanted to share. Okay, bye. So this particular morning was the 6th day of having my hair in braids. So I'm very tired. So I'm going to brush my teeth. I'm going to read up on the Marc Jacobs oil that's for dry and wet hair if needed and desired. I was also congested, so I spritzed up my nose with my favorite product. I love the scent, should be a perfume. And then I grabbed the oil, spritz that into my hand so it's nice and oily, and I can smooth that onto the braid and then slowly unravel it. Now the ends were sprayed with some hairspray, so it's pretty coarse and has more damage than the rest of the hair, so I had to be very careful and slowly but surely use the oil and go up the braid and unravel it with care. Then once I'm satisfied with that, do the other side again. Spritz either the hair or my hands again with the oil so that it is smooth and not too frizzy. And yeah, that's the process. Carefully and separate it. I don't want to rush it, because even if you rush it, you could have tangles and then you're all mad and you try to rip your hair and then it's not something you want. So once I'm satisfied with that, just fluff it up. Check that the ends are pretty rough. Use a pick to fluff the root area a bit more, and I cut the ends a bit because it was pretty rough. and I was just checking to see if it needs to be cut a little bit more, but it wasn't. So then one coat of hairspray, because this yellow tin of hairspray is pretty potent, and then I'm satisfied. And you know what I do next? I grab a hair tie and put my hair up. Yeah, had it in a ponytail. Now that same evening I washed my hair, and this is the fallout I had after 6 days. Not too bad, right? I think it's enough for 6 days. I mean, I still will get more fallout when I brush my hair to style it, but yeah. And of course, with anyone, there's a chance of hair being caught with fabric, like a fuzzy from a blanket, and it gets trapped in my hair, just like this little red dot. That's fuzzy fabric, whatnot, from one of my blankets that managed to get into my hair. So after that, you can tell I still have some patchiness of redness, not too much, but I'm going to use retinol. This stuff, it's much more of a lotion than anything else, and I just smooth that onto my skin. Wait a few minutes, but I tend to waste my toner. It didn't even manage to get on my hands, so I just used one more pump and then rub that onto my face, even though it's supposed to be on a cotton swab. So then I grab the collagen serum and use 2 pumps of that and smooth that, pat that into my skin. Once I'm satisfied, then I use the Honest Beauty Soothing Daily Moisturizer, and I add that to my face because the retinol version is empty and gone, so I had to throw that away. Now I'm going to seal it in with this balm, first on my lips because they are dry, and then the rest will go to my face, neck, décolleté, shoulders, anywhere skin is. And then I'm going to use Lumi and apply that to my underarms. So yeah, just smooth that in. You need a pea size or smaller. Small amount goes a long way, but I tend to use more, just cause. Next, take a deep breath and start off with my hair. First, I need to grab my brush that's still in the shower and get started on my tail that I use in the back so that I don't have too many tangles next wash day I have. And once I got that, I finger coil it and only have the regular conditioner in it so that the rest of my hair will have conditioner and something else. But I'm pretty lazy, so I'm not going to separate it or flip my head over completely. It's just going to be from the left side. So I then detangle, because as much as you have detangled in the shower, there's a higher chance that it will still be knotted by the time you do your hair again for a wash day, you know, wash and go. So with that done, I need to take a tiny little mini break before I go back to detangling, because I was pretty tired. Well, tired of not wanting to do my hair. So I continue to finish to whatever extent I feel is necessary before I stopped to use my favorite mousse. Shake it up a bit till you feel it's nice and frothy, like a latte kind of milk thing. Anywho, I like to make a design with the mousse, and then later I had all the mousse everywhere on the floor, so I had to pick that up and add that to my hair. And then I use the oil that I used during that morning to seal it in, you know, the oil stuff. And then I spritz it on my hand to pray hands on the hair and just lock in the mousse. Add a little bit more just cause, making sure it's all there, especially on the ends. Hydrate and lock in. Check you out, and that's it. Good morning. I have a question, very minor, not too bad. Do you ever feel like you have nothing in your head for a second? Or you stare at something, an object, or whatever. Oh, look. Guys, it's Bob o'clock. Let me show you. See? Or, flip it anyway. It's still Bob o'clock. Ain't that cool? It's Bob o'clock. And when it's 8 o'clock, I say boo o'clock. So, anywho, do you ever get that? The feeling of not having anything in your mind and you just stare at an object and nothing happens. Well, nothing in your brain happens. You just, everything is silent. Depending on your surroundings, if there's commotion, then you hear that. But within yourself, in your head, it's quiet. That's what's happening today. At least this morning, I woke up extra early to go to work. And then after work, I found out I didn't have to go to work, which was sad. But at least tomorrow, I am off. So maybe I will do a different type of other work. Yeah, cleaning the house. Anywho, thank you so much. Okay, bye. Okay, let's continue. Let's end the segment. Okay. This is the last morning I have to share with you, and look how somewhat dry and clear my skin is on the décolleté area. Patchy minor redness, but aside from that, it's pretty good. This morning I did not apply sunscreen. I'm so sorry, but I did use 2 types of serums because I was going to wear a mask that morning, and I didn't want to, ruin my skin. Anyway, that's about it. I also applied the usual Lumi little product on, and that was my off day week. Hopefully the next one is going to be thoroughly enjoyable, So, thank you so much for watching. If you reached this far into the video, like and subscribe and embrace joy.
But you